Well, the party might be a circus, but we should have a decision by tomorrow at midday. The member for Lindsay, Melissa McIntosh, was in the room and she's made some time to join us on the program. Thank you for your time, Melissa.
Thanks for having me on.
So the word we're hearing that was as many as 28 MPs spoke in favour of dumping net zero. 17 spoke against, that they would like to keep net zero. I know that you need to protect the sanctity of the party room. Was the overall vibe in favour of getting rid of net zero?
Can I firstly tell you what my position was, because it's been very public. I surveyed my community, over 1,600 responses, very strongly asking us to drop net zero, 65%, and because people are struggling so badly under this current government's renewables only 2050 approach. So I went in with my community views, and I was very very passionate about that. And it was a really positive experience. I think the media probably thought it wouldn't be, but everyone had their chance to have a say. We had about 5 minutes each, went for 5 hours, and there was a lot of consistencies in the room.
So a lot of consistencies. Are you telling me that means that most of the MPs are in favour of getting rid of net zero, as you are?
I think I do want to respect the process that comes next, and I don't want to jump too far ahead because it does have to go to Shadow Cabinet tomorrow, and then Susan and Dan will come out and make our final decision. So I can't do that yet because we're not quite there yet. But there are a lot of people from around Australia that are talking about exactly what I've been talking about in Western Sydney, heavy industry. We need to produce things in this country. We can't do it with solar panels on factory roofs. People need baseload power. In the future, we should be looking at dropping the ban on nuclear because we want to protect our data in our country and store data onshore here for our sovereign communications capability. That requires power to the grid, and right now that would not be sustainable under the current trajectory. We need to look at nuclear. So there were a lot of messages. It wasn't just a person stands up and says yes or no to net zero. We had time to articulate our arguments. And I think the biggest argument of all, and Dan said this as well in his press conference, was we need to be putting affordability first.
And Dan Tehan has also made it clear that the Liberal Party room is in favour of reducing emissions. Melissa, just finally, do you have confidence, given your position is for no net zero 2050 commitment, are you confident that tomorrow's Shadow Cabinet will make the right decision for the country?
I've always been confident we'll land in the right place. When you're standing up for your community and you know that you're doing the right thing, and my community in Western Sydney, I think, is very much middle Australia. I think I still have that confidence that we're going to be doing the right thing by everyday Australians.
Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah.